This is the story of one of the most extraordinary mothers on the planet. She gave birth to 44 children before turning 40, raised them all, and does it entirely alone. Her name is Miriam, but many call her Mama Uganda, a woman whose story is equal parts heartbreaking and inspiring. My journey began by crossing a treacherous land border from Kenya into Uganda. As I stepped across into this new country, the skies opened up. We ducked into a small shop for shelter as a heavy downpour drenched the streets. Our next move, hitch a ride 4 hours into central Uganda, where my local friend Harriet was waiting. She knew how to find the woman everyone talks about, yet few outsiders have met. Before heading to her village, Harriet and I stopped at a bustling local market to pick up supplies. We grabbed 6 kilos of beef, bones flying off the counter and smacking me in the face, plus flour, sugar, cooking oil and beans. I could feel the weight of the matoke, Ugandan plantains pressing into my shoulders. Everything here was vibrant and fresh thanks to Uganda's tropical climate. As we wandered the market, kids ran up to us with wide grins, shouting cheerful hellos. Uganda is a young country, literally. Over 50% of the population is under 18. Children are everywhere, their energy lighting up every street and stall. We packed our goods and set off on a 2.5-hour journey to reach Mama Uganda's home. As we approached her village, a small school came into view. We asked locals if they knew where to find her, and they pointed us toward a modest compound. And then, we arrived. There she was, Miriam, Mama Uganda, smiling shyly, her hands clasped in gratitude as she welcomed us. She didn't ask for help, she didn't ask to be a hero, but life made her one. She was forced into marriage at just 12 years old, given away by her father in exchange for livestock, cows, goats, and money. Her husband was 45, already with 4 wives. She was the 5th. By 13, she gave birth to her first pair of children. Over the years, she experienced a rare condition called hyperovulation, where her body released multiple eggs per cycle, leading to multiple sets of twins, triplets, and even quintuplets. She gave birth 16 times in total. Eventually her husband abandoned her, unable or unwilling to handle the size of the family he'd fathered. Left to raise 44 kids alone, she took on 3 jobs to keep them clothed, fed, and in school. Walking through her home felt like, well, stepping into a community center. In one room, 9 children slept, huddled together hostel style. In the next, 12 more. The numbers quickly added up. A small grandchild peeked out from a blanket. Yes, Mama Uganda is a grandmother too, with over 10 grandkids. Outside, we visited her kitchen. Massive pots sat over open flames, each one large enough to cook for an army. Cooking is a 3 times a day ritual. Despite the enormity of the task, she receives no help. She collects water from a large 5,000-liter tank. If it runs dry, they pump more. This same water is used for drinking, bathing, and cooking. As tradition dictates, the kids kneel while peeling vegetables, an act of respect for the food. We shared juicy, sweet watermelon with the children, laughing in the shade. For a moment, it was easy to forget how hard life had been for them. One of her sons, 17-year-old Chris, proudly showed me the gaming business he started to help support the family. Using a PlayStation 2, he runs a small gaming arcade, charging others to play. The income may be modest, but his entrepreneurial spirit was inspiring. He even started his own YouTube channel called Global Chris to chase bigger dreams. Back in town, we visited Mama Uganda's small restaurant, where she prepares food for customers during the day, before returning home to feed her family. The menu is diverse: chicken fish, rice matoke sweet potatoes, traditional Ugandan dishes served from a tiny kitchen in the pouring rain. Healthcare, like everything else, is a challenge. When one of her kids gets sick, she either buys medicine from pharmacies or turns to local herbal remedies. Private hospitals are expensive, so she does what she can with what she has. As evening approached, all the kids gathered for dinner. Mama Uganda at the center scooping plate after plate from the giant pots. This happens every single day, 3 times a day. And only when every last child has eaten does she sit down to eat herself. Watching her serve, smile, and love with so much strength, I was overwhelmed. Despite a life marked by abandonment, trauma, and hardship, she is full of love, radiating joy and pride in her children. Her message to mothers around the world: Mama Uganda, VO. Even if a man abandons you, your children are never a mistake. The little you have, share it with your kids. That night, as the rain poured and lightning cracked across the sky, I couldn't stop thinking, this woman is a warrior, a legend, a mother like no other. Uganda, the country of youth, holds stories the world needs to hear. And Mama Uganda's is one I'll never forget. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.